starting with the holy name of Allah Almighty, who is the most merciful and beneficent, who is the King of the kings and Lord of the lords, who is the creator of the whole universe, who creates a man with a clot of blood, who teaches the man with a pen. Honorable sir, dear fellows and friends, and the shining stars of this nation with the glittering faces, Assalamu alaikum. I am Murtaza, here as a representative of a class presentation with my two fellows, Khadija, Ariha Iqbal, Murtaza, and Ali Hazan. First of all, I would like to tell you that the topic which we have chosen for our class presentation is Illiteracy of Pakistan. You can see the context and the sequence of our presentation. That first of all, I will introduce our topic, Illiteracy of Pakistan. After that, for the types and the causes will discuss Khadija, and effects will be discussed by Ariha Iqbal. Facts and figures, if we talk about statistics and facts and figures, then Tuba Satar will be available for this. Solutions will be discussed by Ali Hazan, and finally, I will discuss the conclusion with you guys. If we talk about the definition of illiteracy, have a look on the definition of illiteracy. The simple definition of illiteracy is the inability to read and write. This is so simple one. If somebody asks you that what is illiteracy, you can tell him that inability to read and write is called illiteracy. But in my opinion, it is not an enough definition to understand about illiteracy. For this purpose, I have collected different types of illiteracy to make you aware about the illiteracy further. The first one is digital illiteracy. Digital illiteracy is the knowledge, skills, and behaviors used in broad range of digital devices. For example, phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, PCs. These devices, the person or a people or a group of people who know the use of these devices like laptops and the devices which I mentioned in front of you, that person will be called a digital literate person. And against of it, the person or a people who don't understand and don't know use of these devices, he will be called a digital illiterate person. And the most related to this one is media illiteracy. Media illiteracy is the inability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media. These words are so simple to understand that the person who cannot create any media or cannot evaluate, even analyze, then he is a media illiterate person. For example, the media literate person can better understand the complex messages. The question is raised here that what is complex messages? The messages which we receive from television, radios, newspapers, magazines, and etc. These messages called complex messages. The person who can understand and learn these messages in the very simple way, he will be called a media literate person. After that, the cultural illiteracy comes. It is very interesting and have a deep meaning in its own word, like cultural illiteracy. What do you think after listening this word, that cultural illiteracy? If I say to you and ask you that, do you know about the cultural illiteracy? In simple words, there are a lot many other cultures in Pakistan, in other provinces, in different regions, different areas, and also in different regions of the world, in different continents. And they have different cultures, different languages, different traditions. And one person who don't only understand his culture and his language and don't understand the cultures of others, then he is a culturally illiterate person. And the person who can understand other languages, like their events, their idiomatic things, expressions, a lot of things included in this list, the person who can understand all these things will be called a culturally illiterate person. Are you getting my words? Yes. Now go ahead, and financial illiteracy is the next one. It's so simple, and a very short definition of financial illiteracy is, it is the inability to understand how money works in the global world, to understand the meanings of this, like financial literacy, that how money works, how somebody invests money, how somebody earns money, how he manages to earn money, to make money, this will be included in critical illiteracy. And the person who had no
Now we
ability
have
to...
short time, please give an opportunity to another person.
The last one I'm going to discuss, after that I will call Khadija for causes. The last one is informational illiteracy. It is a set of abilities requiring individuals to regulate when information is required. Whenever information is required and person can locate the information, that will be called as informational literacy. So, by getting step forward, I would like to call Khadija and she will come and inform you about the causes of illiteracy.